Welcome to this installation video for the Fortress Apex PVC decking. In this video, you will learn the best practices for installing both our grooved and square edge boards, as well as STAIR installation and fascia installation. First, you will need some tools and safety equipment. We recommend a miter saw with a fine-toothed 10 to 12 inch diameter carbide-tipped blade for a clean cut of the deck boards, and a table saw for ripping the boards. Before installing your deck boards, confirm that your framing has proper spacing. Fortress decking is approved for 16 inches on-center applications. We highly recommend using Fortress's Evolution Steel Deck and STAIR framing solution. It's easy to install and longer lasting than traditional lumber. Visit our website for more details. Be sure to always check your local building codes before installing Fortress decking. For more pre-installation details, please review the full installation guide online. Now, let's get started with the installation. We have added extra blocking on the sides of the deck as we will be picture framing around the deck. Let's start with laying the first board. We recommend starting at the edge of your deck and working your way towards the house. Since we are picture framing this deck surface, you will need to cut your first board at a 45-degree angle and ensure you have proper overhang for fastening. We recommend installing our square edge boards on the outside perimeter of the deck. Use a speed square and fascia board to measure the overhang on your first board. The overhang should be no greater than 1 1/4 inches. You will face fasten the square edge board twice along every joist with our recommended color-matched Hulk surface mount screws. Screws should be at least 1 1/4 inches from the edges of the board, driven perpendicular into the board and flush to the surface. You have two options when installing the next board. When butting two boards together, you'll want to leave a gap for expansion and contraction. Double joists must be used to support the butt joint, with fasteners in both joists. You could also use a breaker board to assist in controlling expansion and contraction. Remember, breaker boards must be supported by joists or blocking at a minimum of 16 inches on center. Drill 2 screws along every joist or piece of blocking along the board. Finish your picture framing by ensuring you have 2 fasteners on each joint. Let's begin installing the second row. For this installation, we'll be moving into a grooved deck board to provide a clean, fastener-free look. Lay the grooved board down with proper spacing for expansion and contraction. You'll need to face fasten the first row of fasteners on your grooved board before switching to the hidden fasteners on the other side. The Hulk hidden fasteners fit easily into the grooves of the board. Start by placing the serrated, downward-angled edge into the board. Using the Hulk hidden fastener screw, drill straight down into the clip. The serrated edge will bite down on the board, providing a firm hold. When you are ready to install the next board, you simply slide the deck board into the edge of the clip, providing a fastener-free look with perfect gaps. Repeat these steps until you reach the last deck board, which will likely need to be ripped for proper fitting. For the last board, measure the distance between the last deck board and the house. Board should not be ripped shorter than a width of 2 1/2 inches. A ripped board must have at least one face fastener that is 1 1/4 inch from the edge of the board along every joist. The surface of your deck is now complete. For STAIR installation, you will always use a square edge deck board. First, measure the width of the stairs. And cut your deck board to the desired length. Drive a minimum of 2 fasteners at every stringer, no more than 1 1/2 inches from the cut edge of the board. Add fascia and risers to finish off your stairs. Complete your deck by installing fascia around the perimeter of the deck. Fascia boards should sit underneath the deck boards and be screwed directly to the frame. Drive 2 screws every 12 inches for our 8-inch fascia and 3 screws every 16 inches for our 12-inch fascia, and no more than 1 1/2 inches from the start and finish edges. For continuous joints, cut fascia at an angle between 30 and 45 degrees, and cut 45 degrees for corner joints. Congratulations on installing your Fortress Apex deck!